Hi, Tony.
Well, this we're live.
Let's see it on here. Hi, Tony. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We had a little bit of technical difficulty today.
The rain.
The rain here, and there's something going on with our internet, so we are down
Actually,
to...
our internet's fine. Something wrong with this.
It's something going on with Facebook, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's not
Maybe
even
from
loading on
here, from our network to Facebook went out or something.
Yeah, we don't know. So we're going old school when the first. I feel like it's weird going back to phone because we've been spoiled with this this setup that Jamie has set up for us. Welcome to episode 11. 11
Oh,
of
man.
the MFW show.
That's almost 3 months.
Yeah, come a long way, really. What's going on, Calissa? Hey, Chuck. That's kind of hard because I'm looking at it from my phone here. Network log, South Bay Air. Yeah. It's been like that all week for a lot of us. What's up, Javier? Alex Hogan, Adrian. What's going on, guys? So today's episode is going to be kind of interesting. We're going to be talking about what's been going on here. A lot of the changes that are going to be happening with the warehouse and the lobby, and what our plans are here for the near future. I have some interesting new kind of tidbit stuff that I'm going to be doing every week with you guys on the social media side of things. KT's been really busy in the warehouse, and we're kind of doing some staff stuff back here too. For a lot of you guys, Jamie is now here in the warehouse working with Adam, our shipping supervisor, on quality control, and then also implementing some new standards with our marker, all of our markers. So it's definitely a good thing. It's definitely going to help speed up the process here. So you guys, when you place an order, the difference, the time delay, right now we're a little bit backed up. So some of you guys that have guns out there, we apologize. But we're working as hard as we can. And with Jamie back here, hopefully we'll be able to pick up some of that time and shorten our processing and quality control stuff for you. Keep in mind, with him back here and a lot of the tiny things that may have been overlooked in the past, this is why he's back there, to help alleviate those things and make sure that those things don't happen. We have some new products for you guys today. We have some talk about a couple things that we've been noticing in the past couple weeks. First, want to start off with how I start off every episode. Obviously, the MFW show is a show for all of you players and prospective players to come learn about the sport, learn about our products, learn about what's going on right now in the industry. Usually I will start off the episode, or we will start off the episode with a video, and I had a video today from Babth Assassins all the way from the UK, but I can't play it because of this technical difficulty. So next week I will for sure play that video for you guys. You guys are going to love this video. It's got rocket launchers, it's got pyrotechnics, which we can't really use here in the States, which is kind of sucks,
funny,
because they can do whatever they want in the UK. They have the coolest fields, in my opinion. Right. So I have that video for you guys next week. So Gareth, I'm very sorry I could not play it this episode, but I promise you next week I will play your video for everyone to see. I have some giveaways for you guys. We're going to be doing giveaways every week now, especially for the stuff that I'm doing. But back to the premise of the MFW show, like I said, it's to grow the sport, it's to grow the community, to help you guys understand what we are doing here at MCS, and help you join us to grow the communities and grow the sports. Ian Pilkin, what is your Facebook? It's in here. It's Jonathan Worrell. It's the photo is me. You'll recognize me. It's kind of I get a lot of people who try to what do you call it? Think I look like somebody, but I'm kind of unique looking. I don't know.
Or you can go to the mcsus.com page, go to the ambassador tab, and then click on how to become an ambassador, and then follow Jonathan. He's the one that wrote that blog page, so his information right there, you can just follow right with him.
So yeah, like you said, I take over the program now. So for a lot of you guys, there's still a lot of questions coming in about the ambassador program, so I want to touch on that real quick. I don't want to be repetitive, but the ambassador program, and came up recently with sponsorship and salespeople and blah blah blah. The ambassador program has different levels essentially, and when I receive your applications and I'm reading through the responses that you guys put on the template, what I'm looking for is the potential for that sponsorship in the future. Obviously, MagFed is such a small niche and a small community that sponsorships are few and far between. A lot of you guys know, Wolf to be some of the more popular ones, Reaper, even the Hidden Hedgehog. He's another guy that I just recently saw. And then, Brian Foucher. Brian Foucher has been with us for how many years now? 5 years.
He's been with us for a long time supporter. And once we launched the ambassador program, he jumped right in. He's one of the first to participate in the ambassador program, and he's doing really great work for us as far as getting not us, but for the whole community, as far as getting the sport out there, coaching new players, kind of pass information. He does his weekly podcast as well, and he gets quite a few followers, and it's really working for him. And a lot of people actually follow him and check out what he's doing. So kudos for you.
Yeah, thank you,
keep it up.
Nightmare PB, and thank you, Brian, for everything that you do. And I want to talk. Like I said, the ambassador program has different levels of the program itself. I mean, essentially, we don't have. Brian Foucher is the sponsor person that we would classify as that at this time. There's a lot of teams that were sponsored under Hammerhead, which don't fall under MCS, which is another issue of. I've been getting a lot of that. I'm a sponsored player of MCS, and the terminology between sponsored player and ambassador are different. With the ambassador program, our primary goal is to grow the sport. You will see on the pages that are on the website right now of the teams that are a part of the ambassador program, most of them, or not most of them, but a majority of them, or quite a lot of them actually, don't even use MCS guns. They use we don't have our own brand of we don't have our own MCS vest or anything like that, but they'll rep the flag, the tents, the tech mats, and they are a force out there. What a lot of people don't associate the word MCS is with our logo, this giant flag that you see behind me. So we want our logo to essentially speak 1,000 words. That's what we want. That's the whole part. When you see the Modern Combat Sports tents out there, or you see the tech mats, or the patches, or the banners, we want people to assume, take that name and take that symbol as who we are and what we do. And a lot of people take that as, oh well, you're just kind of using a lot of these people as salespeople, and there's no benefit for the players, and that's not true. We actually give you the resources, or the opportunity to obtain the resources to help grow the sport in your community with these tech mats, these banners, these patches, the tents, etc. These are things that allow you to be a force to growing the sport, and also be a leader in your area of potential, however you're going to grow your brand, etc. So Nightmare PB is a player, that he does a lot of different things. He's got his YouTube channel, his brand. Nightmare PB is its own name. MCS is just a facilitator of gear and support that we can offer him on a monthly basis, or however many times he orders. His promo code, etc., the promo codes that you ambassadors get, is an opportunity, an incentive for you to reach out to prospective players as an opportunity. Whether you use the code or not, that's completely up to you. There's no stipulations, there's no contract, there's no nothing. It is an opportunity for you to take advantage of the resources that we have to offer to grow the sport. So I kind of wanted to clarify that, because we've been getting a lot of questions about that. I get a lot of questions on some of these applications, or how do I get sponsored? How do I get free stuff? And like I said, unfortunately, there's not a lot of opportunities for sponsorship at this time, just for the fact that there's a lot still growing with not just us as a company, but also the sport in general. So keep that in mind. For some of you guys that are asking for tents and the tech mats and stuff, if you look under the products tab and you see was it free gear and promo or something like that?
Yeah, under free and promo.
free in promo. You can see the prices. It does tell you that the patches, the banners, and the stickers, you'll get one per person per order. Okay, the tents, those do cost a little bit because the shipping and how big they are, those are different. So, you know, I just want to clarify that because, you know, a lot of people think as soon as you become an ambassador that I'm just going to start sending you free stuff. And unfortunately, if that's why you want to become an ambassador, I'm going to be able to tell that with your application. So if you don't get a response or you don't get, you know, approved to become an ambassador, that's most likely kind of the vibe that you're putting off, and that's where I'm getting at. So make sure that your intentions for the ambassador program are positive. They are an intention to grow the sport and an intention to represent our brand as well as any brand that you use, whether it's Milsig, Tiberius, anyone else. You know, we want to do that, and we will help you as much as we can to facilitate your needs and wants of your area and as a personal player. So
yeah, that's pretty much a nutshell on the ambassador program. Now, most people think that we're required for you guys to use our markers and our product. That is not true. You can use any company's, any manufacturer's product. The idea is to promote the sports, to grow the sport. Doesn't matter what you use or how you play your game, just as long as you have fun. Mentor new players. A lot of people coming to MFW have no idea what they want, need, and what they're going to do. So that's what we're out there for. Answer their questions, invite them to the game. We provide loaners if you need loaners to get more of those players out in the field. Otherwise, it's just there are not enough players out in the field, and our goal is to bring those players out in the field, where they play airsoft, they play scenario balls or tournament ball, whatever they're doing. As long as they want to give it a try, get them in, give them a shot. Yeah.
Another thing too that the ambassador program and us as a company that you can't compare to the other companies out there in our industry is we offer much more than just markers. We have accessories for other people's markers. We are constantly releasing products that are not just for our guns. We have an entire soft goods line, the USMG line, our own camouflage that we have for BDUs, and all pouches and vests and all that stuff, which is something or things that other companies in our industry, our competitors especially, are not doing. So for you to join the ambassador program and think that you just have to use all of our gear, it's not it at all. We offer a huge line of products. We have, you know, you guys have all seen the RAP4 site. You all see the MCS site. I mean, and I, you know, on the live stream I did today, I showed you a little glimpse of the warehouse back here. It's 50,000 square feet of MagFed heaven. I mean, it's
MagFed. It's crazy.
MagFed paintball. I mean, I can walk down. We have what 17 aisles of gear that are about 20 feet high. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. There's a lot of accessories. There's a lot of everything. And it's not just for MagFed players or paintball players in general. We have stuff for airsofters. We have stuff for other milsim fanatics, collectors. I mean, we have a lot of stuff. So that brings me to my next topic.
We have too much stuff.
We have too much stuff. That's right. That's brings me up to my next topic here. So to talk about future plans and what we're doing, what to look forward to. We have the AppPat stuff.
AppPat, we're trying to focus on more of the core things that we do. We want to be, you know, improve what we're doing, not do a, you know, reset back. So we're working on right now to clear out some of the old product that we have. They're not junk or anything. They're just older. So we want to bring our product into the 21st century, of course. So we're gonna do first off the AppPat. We're gonna continue with the AppPat currently. And then we're going to add in AppPat Forest, has a greener color, kind of like the Canadian CatPat. More of the green, more of that forest color. And then we'll have the AppPat Nightshade, has the darker color, black, gray, for night game or for just urban, kind of urban wear. And maybe in the future, when we're ready, we'll do AppPat Frost, so white and kind of gray color for the pets and guns. So they're for the white and the snow.
So for you guys on the East Coast, that is going to be a great pattern for you guys. I love the AppPat pattern. I just think we don't have the practical sizes unless, you know, you're 4 and 5X. Those are pretty much all that we have left. The rest of it sold out pretty fast. We talked about Elite Force.
Elite Force. Elite Force.
we're gonna bring in some of their products now.
That's the airsoft part of it. I think we're gonna leave it off this
No,
show.
43 cal though.
43 cal. Until we have it, we'll demo
Yeah.
one and we'll show it.
So a lot of you guys, especially you guys in the international sector, have been asking about the new PPQ 43 cal pistol. We will be getting some of those in. I'm going
Probably
to
next week.
Next week, hopefully.
week,
I'm putting together an order right now for those. So we will demo those on the show.
Right.
We are going to start doing more review of products, especially products that we have an abundance of that you guys probably don't even know that we have.
Right.
Which is, like I said, KT has given me the task to kind of go through this warehouse. I've been through the lobby, I've cleaned it up, I've organized a lot of the stuff there, and we're going to be getting rid of a lot of stuff for extremely cheap prices. And it's going to be, unfortunately at this time, depending on the product, it'll be walk-in store only. So if you're close or you know someone that lives close to us, send them into the store and buy it all. That's unfortunately,
do a bulk buy, get all your friends
bulk buy,
together.
get all your friends involved, PayPal the money to you, and come in the shop, and you can purchase some stuff from me. So
Let's do some shout to some people out there. Just step in. Johnny, hey, how you doing?
Joseph Rojas,
Dusty.
Tucker Danielson.
Wolf just stopped by early asking if we're going to 0 hour. Yes, we'll be there. Myself and Mike will be at 0 hour.
Who else we got?
We got Tucker just stopped by and said
Johnny
hi there.
Alexis
Yeah.
from Liberty Warlords.
Yeah.
He's in here.
Yep.
Awesome.
Can't wait to hang out with you guys.
Let's see here. All hail the Hydra Mag. So the next part of the show here, you guys all know that we're on Snapchat now. So if you don't know, go to our Facebook page. You'll see it's at Modern Combat S. Get on Snapchat. You don't have to understand it, but I'll be doing a lot of giveaways on there. I'll be doing a lot of first look, first dibs kind of deal, and we're going to be doing.
And it's quick. That was
Yeah,
snap,
it's,
right?
it's quick. It's quick. We're going to be doing MCS Red's Red Hot Deals every week. I'm going to be giving you guys a product that is going to be significantly clearanced out that you can buy. You can contact me directly or go into the chat and talk to Valerie, and she will build you an order. This week, I did the Land Warrior cameras. The Land Warrior cameras are $20. They're brand new. I have a whole pallet of them. So you saw on the Snapchat, there's some of you guys that have already bought them. Timothy Brooks has taken some, Chris Kelly. Those orders will be leaving here shortly. I have Craig Faust. You want to take one? So go ahead. If you guys want these, are $20 or 1.3 megapixels. They're not GoPros, okay? They're not GoPros, and we know that. They're not junk.
They can take a beating.
Yeah, they're not junk either. I mean, these are pretty durable. It gives you everything that you need in here to do, to video record anything. It doesn't really necessarily have to be about paintball, but I mean, $20 camera that were designed for action sports. I think it's a great deal. $20, you really can't go wrong with that. $5 flat rate shipping if you want it. If you want it expedited, you can pay for that too.
Yeah.
But you can buy as many as you want. There's no cap. So that's going to be this week's Red Hot deal. And stay tuned for Snapchat. I'm sorry. Like I said, every week I'm going to be doing this, and then I'll put it on Facebook for you guys to buy as well. So make sure that you message me via Facebook or come in the chat or email me if you want to buy one of these cameras right now. I'll build you an invoice. Make sure you have an account on the MCS site, and then we will go ahead and I'll build you that order and you can pay for it.
Awesome.
What's next? What else we got?
The next camera. You do the next camera?
Which one?
This one. Are you gonna save that or are you gonna?
No. These are a part of that.
Okay.
So we have a jungle green version, and then it's supposed to be ACU, but I'm assuming it's.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. It's not the same as the land version. This one actually has an LCD built on it. Man, this talking about new, right?
Yeah,
Unwrapping.
Skin tight packaging. Skin tight packaging. This is the worst unbagging ever. Oh, this is tough. This is tough. I don't know what they did to this. I really don't. This is like a Rubik's Cube. Oh, they taped it. That's why.
Talk about new, huh?
Yeah, this is new. All right, I got it.
Okay, you got one.
I win. I got one for free. All right. So this is the jungle green version. You see the LCD screen right here. there's actually a lot of settings on this. It's got
Yeah,
sound,
so
your camera.
you can
right
actually
here.
do a video and then take a screenshot at the same time. So you can do a record and then you can watch. So it's kind of pretty cool.
This is really neat.
And it comes with a wrist mount too, so you can actually mount on your markers and so on. It's actually one of the better seller back in the days, but we're kind of get away from all these products. We want to focus more on the guns, on the new stuff that we're being designed for so long, and we want to get it out. So that these stuff takes space. So it just make more space, more room, more shelves, pallet space for the new stuff that's coming out.
So like I said, guys, they have the jungle green, and there's an ACU, which is that what I'm assuming is the
Right.
ACU. It's not a pattern, but the color scheme. If you take the cap off here, you can put your SD card and then your kind of your old adapter, like the old cell phone charger. So what's it, a basic?
That's called the micro
USB.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then it looks like an aux cable for a microphone. Maybe you could probably use that, right?
Yeah.
That's
so
a
it comes
standard
it comes with an output
So
cable.
like I said, guys, we're not claiming it to be a GoPro. We're not anything. These are just items that we have an abundance of that you haven't really done much for us. So take advantage of these red hot deals. You know, maybe if you want to buy them and you want to resell them at a higher price and someone will buy it from you, do it. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of this. It's sometimes our loss and your gain, really. So $20, guys, for the Land Warriors. Just like I said, let me know which one you want in the message or in the chat. Let Valerie know. She'll know. She knows about the deals already. You guys can go ahead and purchase directly from there. We'll build the invoice from you. The next thing.
We should do the giveaway.
The giveaway.
Yeah, giveaway.
That's right. So every week we're doing the giveaway. I have an entire box of limited edition Night Strike.
Do we have a gun that has one?
I can grab one.
Okay.
I have limited
lobby?
edition.
Oh, grab
one. Night Strike stuff. So the new Night Strike handguards, we're an independent distributor of theirs now. So I have this frost gray color, which you can't really see. I hate that we're doing this on the phone. It kind of sucks. Jonathan Rhodium, we talk about the Hydramag all the time, my friend. We're going to be giving some updates on that. So hopefully in the next couple months. We're finishing up some projects right now. We got some good news regarding an anticipated project from you guys earlier this week, and we'll be giving you guys updates on that. Jeremy Lubecker, I don't know the specs. Let's see here.
What do you want to know?
70, 20, 48 DG or D1 VGA video output. He wants a zoom quality.
Zoom quality? I don't think it has any zoom quality.
High resolution. Yeah, it doesn't really say that on
zoom
here.
Just one fix.
It's got a built-in mic and speaker for playback. 16 gigabyte micro SD memory card compatible. 3 hours of life for battery, which is pretty good. And it comes with a wall charger and rechargeable battery.
Yeah.
So that's.
This is different from the other one. Okay, they're not the same version. I don't think you told anybody how much that was $20, right?
Right.
I think this is like $40. Isn't it? How much is it?
$40?
Yeah, $40.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Land Warrior $20 is 1.3 megapixels.
That's a Land Warrior 1, and this is Land Warrior 2. Right.
So, back to the Night Strike. We got some limited edition foliage green, and we have this frost, it's actually like, what is it, Ranger Gray.
Ranger Gray.
Ranger Gray color that you guys have seen at some of the
Actually,
colors.
that's, that one.
We're not selling that one.
Okay, yeah.
No, that's the right one. That's the right
So
one.
this is the grip. This is the diamond, right?
Diamondback.
Diamondback.
So I'm going to be giving away. We're going to do 8
the
today.
Next one.
Yeah, we're going to do 8
This
today.
is the Viper.
The Viper, right?
Viper grip. It's actually, see how the front with the hook there is perfect for your index finger, and then your thumb can go on top. So it's kind of ideal for thumb over bore shooting.
For a CQB platform or even a longer rifle with like a 9-inch handguard, you're able to definitely find balance in your rifle depending if you're, a bigger guy or even a smaller guy. You're able to adjust that handguard or that the foregrip on multiple levels of that handguard, and it allows for extra confidence and very, very strong wielding of the marker itself, which is great. I like these a lot. I think the finger grip, it's a unique design. It's textured here. that allows you to, if you're wearing gloves, it will definitely hold a lot better than maybe the AFGs because of that angle. The Diamondback's definitely my favorite.
You know, somehow this Viper version worked really well on this handguard that we did. See how it's kind of matched in perfectly? So it goes right there. We got Callista on the line. Hey! And we have Alvin from Liberty Warlord also came on. Hey.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. So I'm going to be giving away 8 of them. And how you're going to win this is you are going to share this live stream to your page or to a group, and you're going to put a number anywhere, and you're going to put a number. It's a number from 1 to 100, because there's going to be a lot of you guys that are going to do this, so I need to accommodate that many numbers. And then I'm going to pick randomly 8 numbers. Whoever chooses that number, or whoever's number, will go ahead and you'll win the grip here. If you have an order, I'll include it in your order. If you don't, it's perfectly fine. We'll go ahead and ship it out to you, no problem. All right?
All right.
So start now, and I will choose a number here. We're using my phone to do the live broadcast, but I'll have to... let's see here.
The screen over will be nice touch this week, but
I know,
we don't have that.
We don't have it this week, guys. We're sorry.
So I saw a couple people said hi to me. Hey, Omar. Hey, Mike. Mike Bauer.
Let's see.
You're looking for...
I'm just gonna see when they start. Tag me in the post.
No, we can catch them after.
Catch them after?
Yeah, catch them after.
Okay, so you guys share it now. You tag my name.
Right.
Okay, Jonathan Worrell. Not in here, guys. Not in here. Not in here. Don't put your numbers in here. When you tag my name to the group, you put the number next to the tag. Okay, so wherever you share this video, you put at Jonathan Worrell and then the number that you choose.
There's only one share, and you guys gotta share the video itself.
You have to share the live link. That's the whole point of this. And we'll go ahead. You know what? I'll give away 10. I'll give away 10 today. All right. So that way we have because 100.
10 of these beautiful.
10 nice strikes. They're gonna be random, chosen by me, but you know.
Well, actually, before that, I want to say thank you for our friend from Next Strike. They're actually the one that give you guys the giveaway. We're just the facilitator to hand them out to you, and how we determine who wins. So that's up to us. But thanks to the guys from Next Strike to I would say donate, but to participate in the giveaway.
I think this is going to be a product that is essentially going to take off like it is already. I think a lot of you guys have liked it.
We sold like what 80 units
already.
Almost like over 100 units from my last broadcast. So we're actually these are flying out.
If you guys, for you guys last week that won, okay, unfortunately, if you win again this week, it's not going to count. You can only win this once, but I want you guys to send me photos of these on your guns so I can put them on our website. We can put them on the MagFed Marker of the Month. I think these are going to make a lot of your guys' loadouts really cool and really unique. These are kind of circulating with some of you guys that have been posting photos, and they're like, what the hell is that? Where did you get that from? Who makes that? And right now, we are one of very few dealers and distributors that actually have this product. So we carry their entire line. The gray and the foliage green, which are the ones that I have for you guys, are actually like special edition for them as well. So we are going to be, those are ones that I'm going to be giving out to you guys. You can spray paint them if you don't like the color, but you know, you guys definitely will have.
And actually, you don't need to spray paint them because the accent they give you for your gun, it doesn't matter what color that you're gonna have. For example, right, this is black on kind of like a tan gray color. So see how doesn't matter what color it is, it's work well with your rifle.
KT doesn't have a drink in his hand. You guys are gonna let him live that down, huh? I haven't seen that. I'm really disappointed.
You know what the nice thing too? We were able to talk Night Strike to bring the price down. They used to sell these for $34, and we kind of want to bring it to the mass, so we get them down to $24.90 to $24.95, something like that. So they're great for opposed to what's out there like a Magpul or some other brand. They're like in the 30s and the $40. These are actually really good. We're gonna be putting on most of our guns config. We're gonna have almost every single one will come with one.
So that way you guys have something there. Next thing. So, like I was saying in the teaser video today, I'm going to be going through the lobby, and I'm going to be coming out through here in the warehouse, and I'm going to be getting soft goods mostly, some gear maybe, as long as KT approves it, and I'm going to be letting you guys know. I'm going to be giving it to you for probably $1 or more. It's only going to apply to those who come in the store. Like I said, the warehouse or the lobby, I've been working on it for the past week, and
we're not done yet. We're barely getting.
But I got a lot of everything that we're going to be carrying, all pretty much organized. There's still some miscellaneous items from there, but we ultimately, our goal is to have you guys come in and have an interactive experience. So the shooting range will be a place for you guys to come in, bring your markers. We'll upgrade them right then and there for you. We'll come out here, we'll test fire them. We'll have some interactive, maybe shooting stuff for you guys. But we want you guys to come into the lobby. We have been neglecting it for quite a little bit now, and I hated walking out there. Even the bathroom's over there, so I have to like walk through the lobby to get to the bathroom, and it makes me sad having to walk through there all the time. So now we're at a point where there's guns on the wall.
More guns on the wall.
We're going to have guns that you're going to be able to buy off the shelf. So for some of you guys passing through to big games, or that live here locally, or are just traveling to California, can come and visit us. We'll have stuff ready for you in the lobby, and you'll be able to test it out right then and there. I want to work something out with you guys where if you come in and you bring your markers in here and you upgrade it with me, and you spend a certain amount of money, I'll give you a discount for doing that right then and there in the lobby.
That's a little bit much, right?
But in the future, that's our intentions. So I have some pouches for you guys today that will be coming, that you can get here at the shop. They're drop leg holsters.
You can put mag in there.
You can put mags in here. Actually, two mags per pouch. I got 2 Helix mags. We got another D mag. So this will hold 1 D mag or 2 Helix mags or 2 D mags. And there's 3 of them here. These are drop legs. They're really durable construction too. These are really nice quality. These I have an olive drab.
I want to carry a case of paint. Get one of those.
Yeah, carry a case of paint in here.
6 magazines.
6 magazines total, or it actually will hold 3 pods. 3 pods if you want to run that.
One or the other.
One or the other. And I have in desert camo. I have Marpat back there. I'm going to sell those to you guys for $1. So you come in the warehouse, or come into the shop. I'm sorry. Tell me how many you want. I'll sell them to you for $1. $1.
Can't offer that on the site.
No,
people will scream at you.
You will scream. Yeah, you guys will get mad. That's why it's only in the store. Like I said, that we want to make the lobby more of a presentation for you guys to come in and kind of hang out with me and maybe see KT if he's not too busy.
That's 12 mags, guys. You can carry 12 mags, 1 each thigh, maybe another dozen or 2 in the front rig.
Yeah, there you go. And these are comfortable. I mean, they're not bad. A lot of you guys wear belts anyway. This will connect directly to your belt. This is a very durable buckle, so it actually
elastic
comes off. Yeah.
On the side here. Has a little band right here. That's
a rubber band for
anti-slipping.
So this is a really.
And if you really want to, if you get lazy, you can take this buckle off and take this band off right here, and you actually can loop it on your belt. Instead of doing a thigh rig, you can do a belt rig. It becomes like your dump pouch. See right here? You take that out, and then it goes right into your belt, and you loop around there, and just kind of down there go your dump pouch. So that's a whole 6 dump pouch. Or just do like a game where you don't want anything on your chest or on your thigh, and just put your belt. Maybe a battle belt would be perfect.
Put on eBay.
Hey, we're trying to lure you guys.
Yeah, we're trying to lure you guys down here,
not
eBay. Not give you the stuff away.
Or you sell on eBay for $1 and you charge like $10 shipping.
Shipping, yeah, that's
what? 99.
Yeah, people are not going to be happy about that.
Right.
You can't ship it for free, So that's the only reason why I don't put it on the website. Today's episode, we are going to be talking about. Or before I get to that, we need the auction gun. Where's Mike?
Mike.
We got to get the auction gun for you guys.
Get that going
before it's too late. We have another new product that we're going to be having on the website here. It's already up, actually. It is the Magpul MOE SL stock. This stock is extremely comfortable. It's really light. It has the. It's a little hard because what they did is actually put two restrictive bands on there, metal ones that are spring resistant. So they actually hug the buffer tube really well. So I'm sure over time that will allow it to loosen up a little bit. But this thing is really, really comfortable. It's got the textured rubber butt pad here, and then it has a QD ring for your sling attachment. These are on the website. I only have four. Yeah, I got 4 of them. I have 2 black.
They're hard to get by. They're hard to come by.
Yeah, so. 2 dark earth or tan. So those will be on. They're already on the website. So if you guys are looking for those, you can go to mcsus.com and you can see the these on there. They are the MOE SLs.
See, first he lure you with the $1 pouch, and then he show you a $6 buttstock. That's how it gets you.
It's a marketing ploy, you know. Callista, I've always talked to Mike about why that gun was actually supposed to be for a breast cancer awareness game, a raffle prize, and they actually didn't. They didn't give it up.
I brought it out to Oklahoma D-Day about 2 years ago.
Oh, that's right.
We were gonna raffle it off, but we got so busy and we didn't even know that we completely forgot it. Completely oblivious that we even have the unit, and we brought it back now. There it is.
And this is the pink stock that goes with it, Callista. So if you want it, you might want to talk to Mike or KT about that. But this is for sale.
Maybe when we have your your PTR.
Your PTR will take the gear off of it for you. But this is for sale. It's been sitting in the lobby. This is kind of my go-to. It's a 2016 version, but it's got all the Magpul stuff. It's got the MOEs, the XTR hand stops.
Oh, I love that.
It's all decked out.
It's like a low profile grip. It's the same, similar to the Night Striker, but it's kind of made it. You can move these grips are here to position that you want and allow you kind of, if you have a bigger hand, you spread out a little bit. If you have a smaller hand, you can make it closer. So. And
I actually have 2 of those in stock in black. So if you guys are looking for those 2, I'll have Val put that up on the website. I'm actually going through the Magpul stuff and what we have, and we're going to be putting all that on the website for you guys as well. We have tons of MOE handguards. We have some bunch of AFGs, AFG2s. We have a lot of that stuff. So that, if you're interested in the Magpul gun, you have a girlfriend or wife that wants to play MagFed, it's for sale. You can buy it. I'll give you a price. Just message me, and you guys can order that. All right, so let's move on here.
Hey, Mike, get the gun ready, Mike.
5 minutes. Mike says 5 minutes. That's 10 minutes at Mike's.
Talking about live, right? He actually building a gun right now live.
That's right.
While we're having a live stream, and we're gonna have a live auction.
John Smith from Team Defiance, thank you for joining us. For all of you guys, I want to say something about John and Team Defiance.
Yeah.
You guys on the East Coast. He is in Maryland. I got a chance to speak with him at the Paintball Extravaganza. He's known KT for quite some time, but you know what? I got to learn a little about what their team does, and they are all about growing paintball as a sport.
Totally.
They are making the transition into MagFed to kind of offer something different than the tournament ball and the standard paintball guns that you see all the time at these fields. He does a lot of charity work. His team does mostly all charity work.
Every year.
He hosts a camp,
right,
which is coming up here in April that we're going to be getting involved with. We're giving him some raffle stuff, and we'll have some promo for him. But he is going to be, him and his team, I should say, are going to be some solid ambassadors for us as far as the brand, and then ultimately a force of the brand, the products, and then also, you know, kind of growing the sport. So if you guys are on the East Coast and you don't know of Team Defiance, I don't know how they wouldn't, but if you don't know about Team Defiance, he's pretty much everywhere, up and down. His team travels. They'll be at 0 hour. Some of his teammates will. He won't be personally. But look up his organization. Look up Team Defiance on Facebook. John, I know you're watching. If you want to put your links and your website in there, and I'll do it after I get done here shooting. I'll put that in here. But if you guys are on the East Coast and you're looking for a good cause to get involved with, either at his camps or one of his charity games or anything, reach out to him. Help him out. If you got loaner guns, some of you guys that are ambassadors on the East Coast of mine, you get involved with his games. I think that would be a great opportunity for the sport, as well as the people that are experiencing his events too. The auction gun, obviously I'm just waiting on that. Today's episode, what I want to talk about is where I want to do some shooting with you guys. A lot of you guys have asked questions. I did a video a couple months back. I can't believe it's been 11. This is episode 11. I did that video. I did a Hammerhead video about. I did it right before we started the whole show.
Right.
And I talked about the benefits of Hammerhead and explained how it works. A lot of you guys, I think the Hammerhead questions in general went down tremendously.
Right.
Sales went up. A lot of you guys understood. There's a lot. I get a lot of questions still. A lot of you guys are like personal messaging me about, oh, I have an Apex barrel. Is there anything better than that? Or is I have a Lapco barrel. What's the difference between a Hammerhead and a Lapco? Some of you call Hammerhead off the website, and it comes to us, and they're like, "Did I call the right company?" A lot of you guys ask a lot of those questions. So the Hammerhead line is what I want to talk about today, because all of our guns now are shape projectile ready. The complete ones, at least, not the conversion kits, but the complete ones are shape projectile ready. A lot of you guys are asking questions and kind of on the fence about when you're choosing, even though we did a live stream a couple weeks back about the about all of our systems and the differences between each and every one of them. Some of you guys are still on the fence about it because you don't know. You guys are under the impression that each system shoots shape projectiles differently. That's not the case. With any projectile, and I'm going to shoot just a couple magazines, about 3 of them for you guys, and I'm going to be using our Hammerhead line. I have 2 different barrels. I have the one-shot barrel, which is direct threaded A5, which seems to be a very hot seller for us because it's able to use our muzzle brakes. So that means those of you guys that like the suppressors, or you guys like our M4 muzzle brakes, we have like 30 different types.
About 30 different types.
30 different types of
different silencer, and then the rest.
So on the website, you'll see a lot of the muzzle brakes and stuff there. That's why a lot of you guys like the one-shot barrels. I like the name. I like the way that they perform. So I'm going to be shooting our AG1 MagFed paint out of it. I'm going to be shooting some first strikes out of it, and I want to show you guys the consistency levels with even the most basic of markers. So I have the 129 is our basic, right? Our basic model.
140.
140. Yeah, 140. Basic bolt, and I have the Bolt Elites. So a lot of you guys are asking questions about the Bolt Elite comparing to the Tippmann TMC. Tippmann TMC, obviously you guys all know what it looks like. It's been on the market for almost 2 months now. The Elites are comparable, but you can use mil-spec accessories. You can put a mil-spec handguard in there. You can make it look like an AR-15 if you want it to. Obviously what we give you is not an AR-15 grip, and the barrel that you get is not an AR-15 look as well. But our systems are completely modular, and each one of them internally, between the Bolt, the Blizzard, the Vortex, and the Hurricane, pretty much all shoot shape projectiles the same way, and they also shoot paintballs the same way. The difference is the barrel, where you're going to get your consistency. For some of you that are looking for accuracy and distance with shape projectiles, you're going to get that from the barrel essentially, not the marker itself. So I'm going to kind of show you some of that today. In my opinion, I do a lot of the testing here. I do a lot of the law enforcement military stuff here, and I don't trust any of those systems without a Hammerhead barrel line. And the reason for that is just what I see. I mean, based factually what I test and the results that I get from each individual system. So I'm going to be getting into that right after Mike comes in. You want to say anything, KT? I think you've been really quiet this episode.
Well, you said it all. You covered pretty much what it's not my topic, actually. So when I hit my topic, I won't stop. But I think you got to cover. I think a lot of people are just they're waiting for more stuff to come out, and that's my cup of tea, is working on a new product, and not much to show for today.
Yeah. And like I said, a lot of you guys, we still get, I've been seeing probably about 5 or 6 questions about the Hydramag and some of the other stuff. We've talked about it here internally. We touched on it last week. we will be just releasing the products when we have them. A lot of you guys know, or you've probably heard from the people who slander our company's name, how we make false promises on products and stuff and blah, blah, blah. So from now on, we're just going to release the product when we have it available. They're really not going to see any promo or prep.
Okay, here comes Mike.
All right,
here I am.
Mike's here, everybody.
Okay, so this time I wanted to kind of go with something like a little short, little CQB compact. And that's what kind of took me so long. I used this buttstock, which was originally this size. I kind of shortened it down to kind of meet the look I was going for.
Oh, nice.
So you hack it away.
I hacked it away, and then still got the little laser light in the front. So there you go.
Let me fondle this a little bit.
Yeah. I've never heard KT use that word before. I don't know if I want to ever hear him use it again. So there you have it, guys. We started off at $100. First strike ready, you're going to get 2 magazines, the tan and the shape projectile ready D-mag. Let me scoot over, Mike. And we'll go ahead and start that off. So you guys, $100. Let's see.
It's a good touch, Mike. I like that.
Callista, you've used the word sexy in this live stream about 5 times.
She's talking about me, not the gun.
The person, not the equipment.
Javier Gonzalez, you got. You want to pin that comment? Javier Gonzalez started off at 100. Timothy Brooks 150. He's another guy that I want to, give a huge shout out to.
Yeah.
Timothy Brooks. Timothy Brooks he's my guy, and I'm gonna make it a point, Timothy, to meet you. And I know you're in the Florida area sometime at a big game or something. He is taking our product and he is taking the brand, and he is offering it to kids in troubled neighborhoods. It's inner city type paintball, and he's giving kids in his area and people in his surrounding areas the opportunity to stay out of trouble and get their minds and to focus on something else. And that is a huge thing for me. I have in the past participated in programs like that, and a lot of people do not understand the benefit of the programs and the people that run these programs for these kids. So I want to say, Timothy, and I know Mike and KT will say the same thing. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, because that really means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the company. I know that every product and every order that I see come in from you is going for a positive thing. So if you guys are in the Florida area, you guys know Dusty Hatfield too in that area, give him a shout out. Go to some of his games. If you see him out of field and you see his players with him, reach out to them. Talk to him, grow the sport together, team up with him. I don't care what you do, but give that guy some love, because he really doing the sport a huge favor. So thank you, Timothy.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Timothy.
You got Gregory Smith at 250.
Gregory Smith, 250. Okay. 2,000 yen. Okay, great. Thank you.
Divide by what, 30? Is it 30?
Thank
40?
you.
How much
You
is the
wanna pin
dollar
that?
now?
Let's see here.
Actually, it's a great deal for this marker.
What just happened?
It's really nice.
What just happened here?
You clicked outside the link.
Did I?
You clicked on his
It's
name.
actually beautiful. Well done, Mike. You got this. I love how he sorting this buttstock.
We got some dust coming out.
That's fresh off the press.
Right.
All right. So we're at 250, right?
Yeah, 250.
All right, 260. Cody Evans.
Cody Evans at 260.
His gun went out today, right? So we can.
If Cody wins, get both guns at the same time.
Yeah. Cody Evans, 260. Okay, so I'm going to jump right into it. Can you guys touch on the importance of a hammerhead barrel? Or the benefits of a hammerhead barrel?
Benefits of a hammerhead
From what
barrel.
you've heard from our players.
From what I've learned during the transition, and we spoke directly to the guys who created Hammerhead, there was a lot of thought process that went into designing the hammerhead barrel and how it works. And what I've learned over the last several months, mostly through customers, is the generational points of a hammerhead barrel. I mean, people are showing me hammerhead barrels like, look, I got one of the 2nd gen or 3rd gen that, and you can kind of see from that point the transition of where it is today. So the fin obviously helps with your compression, like any sizer, to give you a maximum blow forward on the paintball based on the size. The rifling, with all the testing that he did, he kind of came down to 686, right? 687.
You mean the bore?
The bore size.
The bore
Yeah,
687 to 86.
684.
Yeah,
and
to
the
the
grooves.
right there. So the average is 6875.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's average.
But that has to do with obviously your projectile elongating in the barrel, catching the rifling. But that's also why.
The projectile didn't stay its size. Okay, it's when air pressure put on it actually expand out a little bit. So when you're thinking that the projectile stay its size, the actual size that you measure, it's not. It's actually expand out a little bit because you have a lot of pressure. Yes, flexible. There's a lot of pressure put behind. I mean, have you ever put your hand in front of a barrel and then pull a trigger? That's a really strong air blast. I mean, huge. I mean, a little pack. I mean, sometimes even pull a little, I'll say weld, make your hand red on your hand there. So I wouldn't trust it. So that's a lot of pressure. That pressure been blast against a ball, and the ball is made out of flexible gelatin base, so that ball actually just changed shape as well. So that kind of seals up the chamber, catches the groove, and make it rotate.
Yeah, it causes that rotation that he studied to a maximum length of 16 inches, 14 inches. Anything longer than that, it actually starts to decrease your efficiency. I know I get a lot of people saying, I want a sniper setup, give me a 22-inch barrel. Yeah. It's not going to work with paintball. At short ranges, you do get a little more accuracy with a longer barrel. That's why a lot of speedballers end up using a longer barrel, but they're on a really short field. When you're doing woods ball, you're at greater distances and your accuracy definitely decreases. The exception to that rule, obviously, is the first strike round because the material makeup of the shape round. Right. But as the paintball travels through the barrel, the reverse porting creates a vacuum of sorts that helps equalize the outside pressure and the inside pressure that's built up inside the barrel, so that you don't get this kind of knuckleball effect as it comes out, and it stays truer and straighter at your target. That's kind of the whole concept behind it. And that's why every hammerhead barrel that does go out has a whole form on how to fine-tune your barrel, because I do have certain people that were not satisfied with a hammerhead barrel because they said it curved to the right or to the left, and you ask them, you know, with the velocity they're shooting at, it's like a 295. I said, well, that's why the paper that comes with it actually says you need to be in that 275 to 280 range. Even
actually around 260, but 260 to 270 are like the premium on for paintball. The faster you shoot, the back to the ball spin faster and has a tendency to stray into the direction. So you want the right rotation at the right speed. So around roughly, give or take, 270 would be like ideal.
Yeah. So I mean, and as long as you stick within that parameters, yes, the hammerhead barrels do give a really straight trajectory. Now, is it straighter than other competitors?
You have to shoot it yourself. Actually, you know, I've been doing hammerhead for a while now, and I known hammerhead for about 15 years. And those guys did all the study. Have a chance to go to hammerheadpaintball.com, look into the knowledge base. All the study they did comparison, years and years and years of testing. They get the right length of the fin. They start with a long one, short one. They found the perfect length is 1 inch. So why not make it longer? Because the longer of the fin add more compression to the ball, make it tighter fit. If you have that longer, the compression increase, and that in itself have too much pressure, because as the ball travel through the barrel, at a fast speed, it's actually create compression in the front, and that compression in the front also create pressure, that friction in front, to slow down the ball. You don't want that to stay in that long. You want just right amount of time, and off it goes. So they have done all the study for us, and we're now with to get to enjoy the hard work and that they have done. And you look into, the testimonial, what the players say about their barrels. You have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of players have used their barrel, and they also have good things to say about Hammerhead.
it's very Bill Nye the Science Guy explanations. Like I said, my testing here, I don't have a lot of experience with the other competition. I've used Apex barrels, flatline barrels back in the day, and in my opinion, with the one-shot barrel especially, even the bang sticks and battle sticks with the correct fin, using your ball size or whatever projectile that you're using, I've seen amazing consistency. I mean, things I wish I had back in the day when I was playing paintball, even for hopper ball players. And a lot of you guys, the Hammerhead system, what a lot of you guys forget is it's extremely adaptable to multiple systems. There's autococker threaded, there's angel threaded, there's ion threaded, which is actually smart parts threaded, correct? So, you know, A5, Spider, 98 threaded, we have all those fins that you can adapt these barrel systems to, even the most basic of markers, your Spider pilots and your, you know, Tippmann 98. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go to the range. KT and Mike will follow me over there. We're mobile today, so it'll be easier to do that. And then we'll shoot a couple rounds and kind of show you what we see here. We're obviously we're not outside. We technically could, but we're not going to walk our way out there. And you'll see exactly what we're talking about.
Actually, yes, I look at today to have on mobile.
Yeah,
so I can see the.
It
So
works out
before that,
perfectly.
actually, before that, let's do two things to get people on up to date. First, the giveaway. So
Right,
people
the
have missed
giveaway.
about the giveaway. So we are giving away 10 of these Night Striker full grip, angle full grip. To get one of these, to win one, you just need to share this live streaming and just punch in a number, guess a number from 1 to 100. Jonathan would just use
You tag my name and then the
Exactly,
number,
just
the
pick up
number
the-
next that you choose, and then
Right.
I will randomly pick 10 numbers, and the 10 numbers that I see on there, you guys will win the Night Strike.
Night Striker. So just to kind of show you how it looks, it's kind of like this on the gun. So you have the front, hold your grip. And then the second one that you guys missed, you didn't catch on, is the auction gun. This is the Bolt custom gun that Mike just put together. He actually cut this buttstock. This is standard size. He actually cut it a little bit there, give us kind of CQB look. Got the internal air there. It has shape projectile or first strike ready. Comes with kind of a tan black color, a little bit shorty. Kind of good all the way around markers. I think it's nice. So if you missed that, the auction right now, I think Cody Evans is at 260.
260.
So you guys want to beat him,
Need
go
an
for it. If
all-pink
not,
mag-fed gun in my life. Well, we do have other colors coming for the Helix, and pink will be one of them. It's gonna be a while. Did you talk about the new shirts?
no, actually, wait for next
Okay.
week when we have the shirt to wear. I'm gonna pick up the camera and then we'll guys catch you at the range. All right. Are you shooting, Mike?
I thought Jonathan was shooting first.
Ah.
I gotta air this up.
You gotta air it up?
Yeah.
Back in the flash.
Back in the flash. All right, guys. So, what I have here, actually, you know, we'll do it like this. There's no light. This thing
What
is,
happened to our light?
our light's gone. You guys can see me though.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right.
All right, guys. So, what I have here, a basic bolt. This is, I mean, the basic of basic. It's
140 bucks.
140 bucks. And what I've done here is I put a 686 fin to A5, and I have the
Actually,
What
you
is this
wanna.
for battle
I think
sticks?
you want to get the gauge and show people what the
right,
what the gauge.
right here. And then on the Bolt Elites, which is hot seller for us right now, I have the one-shot barrel, and this has no thread or no muzzle brake on it. But let me get the ball sizer here for you, and I'll show you. All right. So, when you get your Hammerhead kits, if you buy it in the kit, you're going to get one of these ball sizers, and they have 6 sizes on here. It's all the way from 679 to 693. These are different variations of the size of projectiles that you'll encounter in the field. So for you guys that are forced to use field paint, this is a great opportunity for you to achieve consistency by using field paint, not the greatest up to par paint. So how you use it I have our AG1 paint here. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to take my pinky finger and my thumb, and I'm going to begin to pass it through these bore sizes here. And when you get to the correct one, it should be able to pass in and out with little to no resistance. So if it just passes right through, it's probably not going to be the best. If it's too tight, obviously it's not going to go through. So this paint has actually been sitting a little bit, and I put it through the 688. This one works, and you always want to test multiple projectiles even in the same bag before you choose your fin. The 5-fin kit is probably the best option for you. So go ahead and do that. I'm going to load up a mag here.
And what a fin does, so once you match the ball, you're going to match the fin.
Correct.
Show them that too. So
once, like I said, this is the 688 fin. I'll take it off here.
Yeah, take it off. We're going to show you exactly how it looks like.
So the fin, the Hammerhead barrels, they are comprised of 3 components, like Mike and Casey talked about. You have the fin, the barrel itself, and then the muzzle brake. There are the fin size, like I said, is 688. I won't take it off here, but this one says A5, 688. So then you take that, once you've chosen that, used your ball sizer to choose the correct size fin, and you'll go ahead and attach it to whatever marker system you're using. So we have it in autococker, spider, A5, 98, and ion threaded or smart parts threaded. You'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and load up a magazine here. Now I'm going to do the paintballs first, so that way you guys can see the consistency. I have 2 targets down there, some very nice ladies that are going to be splattered with paint, but I have a box behind it so we don't make a mess, and some foam. I'm just going to show you the consistency that I get. Obviously, I can do, I'll do an outdoor video if you guys really want to see that, and we'll talk about distances and things like that.
Yeah, we'll get some light.
And as well, but I want to show you, we're about, how far do you think we are? I'll go all the way back to the door here. How far do you think we are?
We're about 40, 50 feet.
40, 50 feet away. So a lot of you guys, you're going to see here, I'm going to do the paint first with your basic bolt. We're going to go ahead and we're going to aim at that lady over there, the 2007 or 2016 mag. I'm going to show you how and what we can achieve here with the paint.
Watch the thigh. All right, let's check it out.
Check it out. So I was aiming for the pants the entire time, and what you can see here is I have a very, very concentrated grouping here with a couple flyers, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So an overall spread of about 1.5 or 1.25 with that at about 50 feet, that's really good in my opinion, with paintball especially. So that definitely worked a lot better than I thought it would.
So talk about the range,
the range and yeah, everything. Even the consistency of the paintball. And like I said, you are going to get a couple flyers because even in the same bag, there's a lot of variables with manufacturers. There's a lot of different configurations of paintballs, how they're made, etc., that contribute to the flight pattern, the consistencies, etc. So that's why I always say test with your ball sizer multiple rounds in the same bag, and you want to test multiple times throughout the day. The reason being is depending on the conditions, the weather conditions that you're playing in, whether it's humidity or it's cold outside or it's extremely just hot, dry weather, that's going to definitely contribute to the dexterity and the complexity of the shell, the paintball in general. It's going to swell, it'll dimple, etc. So all of those things come into play with round ball. Let's move on to the shape projectile. Shape projectiles are definitely a different animal. I shot my first strike round 4.5 months ago, and it blew my mind. So it's definitely something that is extremely different in the industry. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to load up some shape projectiles here.
Those are actually first strike, by the way.
These are first strikes.
We call them shape projectile in general for certain reasons, but we can't talk about it until later on.
Right.
But he actually loading first strike.
You want to see the box, just so you know.
Well, this is what latest batch. What's the size of the latest batch?
I believe this is 686. So I'm going to show you here. There's been a lot of rumors going around that they were going to make a 683, but I haven't yet to see that. It doesn't even fit in the 683
Yeah, you just got a
bore
little.
size.
You see the
So
little head.
the 686 seems to be the best option here. So I'm going to be shooting this out of our one-shot barrel, which is actually for shape projectiles. And I'm going to show you the consistency and the accuracy, solid accuracy that you can achieve with the first strike and shape projectile rounds.
On a basic gun.
On a basic gun. So like I said, the whole purpose of this video, guys, is because a lot of you guys think that you need to spend $500-600 to get a system that is going to shoot different projectiles differently, and that's not the case. Your barrel is the accessory that we always encourage even the most basic of owners of our markers to upgrade, and then all the other things are pretty much cosmetic, in all honesty.
So yeah, we always recommend getting the basic markers first and go out there, have fun, shoot it, and then upgrade from there. We don't recommend getting a huge new gun and then don't know if you like it or not.
So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to shoot this out of the Bolt Elite 2017. Oh, so much better as far as insertion. This is the one-shot barrel, like I said. This has no muzzle brake on it because I just want to do this for testing purposes. It's a direct threaded A5. This is the 8-inch version. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to be aiming at the chest and torso, right at the arm of the target here. You know what? I'll even aim at the head. I'll see how many I can get at the head here.
Headshot.
All right. Let's take a look here.
That's a full mag of first strike right there.
20 round 2017 shape projectile helix, and here we go. Here's my strike. I even got one stuck right there, lodge right there. Here's my grouping. The same distance. I had 2 flyers here. If I would have had a buttstock, I would have been able to control the marker a little bit better. But you can see,
Headshot.
Headshots.
That's like what, 3-inch headshot right there?
3-inch headshot.
Right.
I had 2 flyers, and I know how this happened. This was just a slight variation to the left, but you can see all right here, all my projectiles were. That's the difference. That's the benefit of a Hammerhead system, in my opinion. And this, like I said, there's the testing, there's the proof right there for you. I can
shot it live.
Shot it live. I can definitely say, even if I was 20 feet back more, I would have been able to compensate for my drop. I would have been able to definitely see an increase of consistency and in distance and accuracy, especially with a shape round. And I want to show you something here too. Look at how small this head is. This is my hand. This is the target that I was aiming at from that far away with the shape projectile rounds. So, like I said, there's a lot of you guys out there that are excited for our round. You're excited for first strikes, but this is the benefits and the consistency, value, and increase that you can achieve with the Hammerhead barrel system. So keep that in mind. If you guys are looking for a basic gun, you can supplement that $500-600 cost by buying a $139 gun and a $90 barrel or an $80 barrel, and get the same consistency and accuracy that you guys want in the field with all types of paint, whether it's Valkyrie Graffiti, AG1, First Strikes, New World, PsyOps, it doesn't matter. The Hammerhead barrel system is a benefit. It's definitely an upgrade that you guys are going to want to have with your marker system. Doesn't matter what you have. You're your basic Tipmans. You don't want to make a mag fed, but you have that 200 round. Imagine a 200 round, our Vortex new hopper option, 200 rounds with a Hammerhead barrel. Oh my goodness. You guys are going to be picking off people no problem, even with paintballs. So thank you guys for watching that. Let's go back over here and finish up. Let's see here. phone.
You want to charge on it or?
That's fine. We'll finish it up shortly.
Still at 260, huh?
No, I
don't know if this is
no,
updated.
it's not. That's not updated. I think we're still at 260, but
Right, that was pretty cool shooting there.
we're still getting a lot of lag on the internet. So if we're still at 260, I mean that's where our screen is frozen at. But I see a lot more comments. I guess let me know if anybody else bid beyond the 260.
I'm drooling over this. So you guys can see there, this, you know, it's all in the proof. It's all in the facts. There's not a lot of.
How would I be able to post a picture?
There's not a lot of material on the internet right now for Hammerhead outside of what we're doing. So I wanted to do this video. I wanted to show you guys this today because I get a lot of questions about this. There's a lot of people coming in the chat asking what marker shoots the farthest, and that's. They all operate at the same pressure. All markers on the industry in the market pretty much operate at the same pressure, but there's a lot of variables that come into play with the projectiles that you're using. So the Hammerhead barrel system, if you're looking for consistency, you're looking for accuracy, you're looking for distance, the Hammerhead barrel system, the 5-fin kit, the 3-fin kit are your best options in my opinion, and you saw it right there. There's not a lot of material on Lapco barrels. There's not a lot of material on Apex barrels, in my opinion. Flatline barrels, there's more videos of flatline barrels that I've seen than there is on Apex and Lapco, etc. So keep that in mind. You guys saw it right there. If you have any other questions, you can email me. You can come in the chat. You can message me directly. But I would love to answer any questions that you have on the Hammerhead line. Some of you guys are asking already, are there discounts for the Hammerhead line? You can buy Hammerhead stuff on our website and use whatever you find on the internet, etc. if there are anything. But there's no discounts right now.
There's you can always find discount code on the MCS page. Just look around. There's plenty of those going on. Or get into reward program. There is if you share a page, you get like reward coins, and you convert that into discount. You can do a review. It gives you also points. There's a couple of things you can do. Well, message us and we can help you out. We'll help you out. Some of us actually pretty good at doing that. So get on chat. We'll take care of you.
One thing I want to say too is the one-shot barrels fit on a Tipex. So for you guys that are interested in consistency and accuracy with your Tipex, Hammerhead one-shot barrel will give you that. We'll go ahead and we'll finish up the show here. We're at, can anyone clarify where we're at with the auction?
I don't see any better. But Banff Assassins, no, we can't do a video right now. Hopefully the internet problem is fixed by next week, and then we'll be able to.
A video.
We're supposed to do, guys. I was showing your video today, and because we're on my phone, we had some technical difficulties. We're having a kind of a storm here. There's something with the internet wouldn't allow us to connect to Facebook with our program. So next week I will be playing your video. For all of you guys that are joining us, the Banff Assassins video, there's the UK team, one of my ambassadors. I'm going to be showing you this really awesome video.
Yeah.
It's got rocket launchers and grenades, like pyrotechnics, like everything. So I apologize I couldn't give that to you. I said sorry to Gareth, and I'm sorry you guys. But next week for sure, we'll be doing that. Next week's episode is going to be a fun one. It's going to be a very, very fun one. We are going to be doing an ordnance video. We're going to be doing a live ordnance showdown. We are going to be blowing up
mines,
stuff. Yeah.
Smoke, grenade, if you will. Hopefully.
We're gonna do it. I'm gonna put my career on the line for you guys. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna have everything in here.
The last thing I want to clarify: a lot of players asking us when they get on chat is which marker they should get and what's the difference between the Bolt and the Blizzard. I'm gonna take the brief moment to kind of answer that. So any question you have on that, the Bolt and the Blizzard are the basic markers that we kind of recommend. If you want to get into MagFed, it's $140 to get into. You want to do $199, come with 5 magazines, get into the game. Jonathan just shot the Bolt earlier. The difference between the Bolt and the Blizzard is the Bolt has the removable trigger frame, and the Blizzard has the integrated trigger frame. So the difference that one you can remove out to replace it, the other one kind of stuck in there. And the second one is the barrel type. The Bolt uses the Tipman 98 barrel, and then
the
I'm
8.5.
sorry. Yeah, the Bolt used the 8.5 barrel, and then the Blizzard used the Tipman 98 threads. So that's the two difference. If you have an 8.5 markers or something familiar, then the bolt will be the one for you. And if you have like a 98 barrel, then that will be for you. So that way you can minimize your purchase as far as upgrade goes. If you have a good barrel already, what's no point of buying a bolt and so on.
Over here. Donovan, you're asking about, will the barrel fit your Tipex? Yes, the one-shot barrels are designed to fit inside the Tipex TCR specifically, as well as everything else we do with the Hurricane, the Vortex, the Bolt. I saw another one on here. How much? Oh, the barrel that's on the auction marker is just a standard 6-inch A5 threaded.
Yeah. This on
straight rifle barrel.
It
Still over there, I think.
Okay.
Did you guys shoot it?
No, didn't shoot it. But it's.
You didn't shoot it?
I didn't shoot it. No, I didn't know it was ready to be shot.
I love you to death.
Oh, my bad.
Did you want it real quick?
You get, we're gonna take the camera over there.
Let's go shoot it.
We're gonna shoot the auction gun for you. We're gonna give you. It's already 6 o'clock, so we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
We'll backtrack who's gonna win the auction gun because we did not. It would read auto comment today. So Mike is shooting the auction gun. Let's see where he shot it at.
All right there.
Well, Mike cheat this time. He had a laser pointer, and guess where his shots were?
Right there.
Look at that.
Right on top of each other.
Well done.
All right. So there's that.
All right.
Here we go.
Want to say anything else before we end the show?
So Cody Evans, you had 260. KT, no, you recommend the Bolt or Blizzard for first-time players, but I'm looking for the 468. The 468 can use any of these, especially the new ones with the one-piece uppers. You know, the one-shot barrels work great on that. You know, for the spider threaded ones, you guys have the 2016 version. The Bang 6 or Battle 6 with the spider threaded fin will help you do that. So Cody Evans, it looks like you won the auction here. If you guys have any questions from after regarding the live stream, come into the chat, message me personally on my Facebook page. I'll answer any questions that we didn't get to answer here. Other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. Stay tuned on Snapchat for the MCS Reds Red Hot deals every week. If you guys want those cameras or the pouches, keep in mind those are in store. The cameras are able to be shipped for $5 flat rate if you want them.
All right, we're gonna end up here. Mike's gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you next week when the rains and get our sunny California back and get the internet going for you guys.
All right, man.
That's it.
See you guys.
Take care.
Combat sports.